Alright, sorry for the wait. Was trying to set up a new thing. Right, got something important here. Okay? Now, if you're watching on TikTok currently, since I started streaming on there, I've not been able to use my webcam because I had to use their quite average, terrible software. Well, finally, they decided to take their heads out their bottoms and give me access to, like, the full live stream experience. And so, what that means for us, is this. It didn't work. It's not working. Uh-oh. Okay, sure. Hello! Hello, everyone! What do you mean page couldn't load? Ah! Hello, Phineas. Alright, this. Alright, Raycon. Right. Now I need to quickly do that. Hello, hello, hello. I want to quickly see on TikTok if that's actually working. I mean, it says I'm live. And I'm here. So there we go. Lovely stuff. Okay. Let me bookmark that for later. Alright, cool. So then, today, as you can see, we are going to be doing the final round of the Porsche MyTeam career. Where's my water bottle gone? There it is. Yeah, we've got the final 2 rounds. Got Qatar and Abu Dhabi today. I've not driven at these tracks on the 26 version, so it's probably going to go horribly wrong. But there you go. Oh, my teeth are killing me today. What console PC do I play on? I play on PC. I don't remember the exact specifications. I need to write that down so that I can just tell you a lot when I need to. Oh, Alfie, thanks for the 16 roses. I don't know what that means. I don't stream on TikTok, but it means something good anyway, so thank you. How's my day going, Jace? It's pretty good, to be fair. Just finished making a new video, which I'm going to upload later. So yeah, pretty good. Right, the standings for the final 2 rounds. Oh, I've just spoiled everything. Right, I completely forgot to say, right? You're a gamer talent. That's a great name, by the way. You got 6 weeks off school. I mean, to be fair, that is standard practice for us in Britain. You finish school, or you finish up until college anyway. You get 6 weeks off between things. Decent. So, how can I explain this? So, in this career mode, for those that have been watching this series, I use a mod that replaces McLaren with BMW. I have another mod that replaces Aston Martin with Honda, and I have Lotus in the mix. I've got Audi Quattro in the mix as well. Yesterday, the simplified launcher, which is what you use to, use mods, had a massive update. And one of the biggest gripes that I had with these mods was I couldn't change the team names of McLaren, so McLaren was still McLaren, not BMW McLaren. And a couple of other things like that was just a bit tedious and made the game not as peak as it could be. Well, today, I've got something very cool to show you. To be fair, you might not care, but I'm going to show you a lot anyway. If I go to results, take a look at this. Now, you may not notice straight away what the difference is, but not only is McLaren got a different name, not only, I mean, basically all the teams have got different names. You've got BMW McLaren, Mercedes AMG Galactic, HP Ferrari rather than Ferrari HP, Infinity Red Bull, Lotus, VCarb, TWG Cadillac, Audi Quattro. Haas is the only... Honda, Aston Martin. Essentially, they finally allowed the ability to change the team names and colours of the 2026 car. So the liveries of this season are exactly the same. Only difference is we now have the names and the colours as well. And there's also something very cool I want to show you lot as we head into practice for Qatar. Just quickly though, the driver standings, as you can see, Lando Norris probably going to win the championship after this current race at Qatar. Constructors, McLaren have basically already won it, I think mathematically, easily. For us, the most we can get is P7 ahead of Antonelli, but if we could just stay P9, I'll be happy. Constructors, we're pretty much solidified P6. So the Constructors, there's nothing to fight for. Drivers, maybe a P8, but pretty doubtful. So let's get straight into Qatar then. Balanced tyres, let's go. Alright, so Lachon, I'm doing good, mate, yeah. Thanks for asking, I've been doing good yourself. Your sub, thanks, guy, appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, now with another 8. I mean, it says 8 diamonds, so I might just call it diamonds, but it's in the GG variation. I need to learn what that means on TikTok, because I don't know. Alright, what difficulty do I need to run for this? 105, yeesh. Hopefully quality goes a bit, better than my previous stream, because that was bad. Both qualifyings in my previous stream, Ricardo put over a second on me. So hopefully that changes today. How do I get different team names? It's the mod launcher that I use. The simplified launcher is how you get all mods in the game. They added the ability to change the names of the teams. So, there you go.
I told you about the new parts
I think that today, but maybe tomorrow, I'm going to be releasing a video on my YouTube channel. Like an updated guide on how to install mods and do all of this, like team name changing, color changing stuff as well. So, go watch that if you're interested in learning. Alright, Qatar. There we go. Horrible, like, programs. Don't like it. I remember once in Qatar, I swapped an engine too late and missed quali. That was a great time. That was the Ricardo career where I was fighting for the championship and I forgot to change my engine and it was like 70 or 80% worn and I still won the race. So that was fun. Did I suggest a game I could play? I mean, absolutely. I won't play it on stream. Actually, to be fair, I was thinking, last few days I haven't been streaming because I've been mind-bogglingly addicted to the new Assassin's Creed game. I was thinking, I have got a second channel that I was going to use for career mode stuff, but then I didn't. What if I stream other games on that channel? Could be a thing. So yeah, you can suggest a game and I might play it on stream over on that channel. I feel out of position. So not a console thing? No. Mods have never been available on console. I remember back in the day when I was in my childhood, like when I was 10, trying to figure out how you get mods for Minecraft and things on like on my Xbox. Oh, good start to the session. Yeah, no, mods have never been possible on consoles. Unless you're a straight up hacker, then I guess technically they are. Oh my, why is my car so understeery? Whoa! Happy about that. I'm back at Zephyr. I remember a Zephyr. Oh no. Come on, Tyler, can we pick up a little bit? Come on. Come on. No? Alright, fair enough. Weirdly enough, I don't really have any aspirations for this episode. I just kind of want to beat Ricardo. Which I did in Vegas, but he kind of battered me in Brazil. Oh, come on, my tire wear can't be that bad. Look how gentle I am on the throttle. That's just egregious. Why have I just heard like a jingle? Oh, I don't know what that means. So confused. I mean, while streaming on TikTok was a good idea, it's definitely got a bit overwhelming because I can see about 12 different chats. Okay, I've recovered the green tire management. Let's go. Oh, BeamNG Drive. I know that game, yeah. I haven't played it, but I'm aware of it, yeah. I mean, to be fair, on that game, the only thing I see of it is people just crashing about. and just smashing stuff up. But David with a laughing disco. I'm getting too old for this, I can't lie. I might only be 20, but I'm getting too old for the internet. What's a laughing disco? YouTube, what does that mean? I mean, thank you, I think, but I don't know what it means. Oh, goodness gracious. Good delivery, by the way. It is nice, isn't it? I think I've got the right one on. It's supposed to be like a chrome kind of colour. I mean, obviously, it wasn't made by me. It was made by the person who made this mod. Now, one thing we might have a problem with in the race, and also just in general this weekend, is that I seem to have chronic understeer. Oh. I mean, look at that. That's bad. Quite strange, because I was doing a test race in the Ferrari, and I felt, like, proper on it. Even though I haven't really played recently, I was, like, locked. Whereas in the high speed, this car feels very unfaithful. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you lot, the thing. If you look in the top left of your screens, you will see Ferrari have got a different logo now. They're blue. And you might see Audi, they're now yellow. That is one of the extra things that you can now do with modding, is I can now very easily change the logo of any of the 11 teams. And there's also 2 more. Or yeah, there's 2 more that are that I've changed. Lotus ain't one of them, because that came with the mod. Notice I've let my hair down. That wasn't intentional, to be fair. I haven't touched my hair, like, as in, styled it, since I got it all curly-whirly. I mean, I have just come out the shower, so that's probably why it's a bit stiff right now. It feels like doll's hair. And it's also still a bit soggy, but there you go, that's how that works. It looks good. I still prefer the look I had when I tested a perm, which was, I think it was during my full Spanish Grand Prix that I did a while ago. That's when I thought my hair was the bollocks. I thought that was fantastic. Although, don't get me wrong, what I've got now is a lot better than just the straight, just hair on my head. I didn't like that. I mean, I didn't realise I didn't like it until I actually changed it. Then I was like, oh wow, I'm trolling. Looks natural. Well, the process of getting it wasn't anywhere near natural, but we'll take that, yeah. Oh, understeer central. Jeez Louise, that's bad. I'm hoping that everyone's got that problem. It's not just my car, and it's like everyone else's cars as well, so then it won't be too much of an issue, but that's pretty bad. I do love this track. I reckon Qatar is probably top 2, top 3 on my favourite tracks. Obviously, first is Spa. But this could very well be second, to be honest. I think this might be a hot take, but I think this track is, you get the best feeling when you like nail a qualifying lap. You know, like Monaco and Singapore, them tracks that, you know, really feel good when you've nailed it. This track, I think, has got the best feeling of that. I mean, in my 2025 Ricardo career, I put in one of the best laps I've ever done. And almost peaked around here. Prediction of the Drivers' Championship, I'm putting everything on... Yeah, there's no... Honestly, Russell had momentum going into Spa, not really because of his own driving. He's still been crap at, you know, Spain. Kimi had that DNF. Silverstone, he had that unlucky DNF. Austria was quite a bit off the pace. Up until the final sort of 10 laps or so. And then Spa Rush just completely ruined that because of Russell's battery. Now, of course, there's a long way to go. There's one more race to the summer break where maybe Russell can reset and lock back in, but... nah. George is painfully mediocre, but I don't think it's anything to do with him. I genuinely believe it's just the car and his way of driving just doesn't work, simple as. There is no way that the same Russell that was able to be a slightly crap Hamilton and the same bloke who got into that Mercedes and instantly nearly won, and also the things he was doing in that Williams. There's no way that Russell is this bad. I mean, also, even more recent, he absolutely battered Antonelli last season. And yes, that's because he was a rookie, but my point is, you can't go from battering someone to getting battered in one season, especially to a rookie. So I think there's definitely a bit like Lando at the start of last year, or Perez just at Red Bull, or Hamilton last year, perfect example. Hamilton last year is what Russell's going through this year. I found an F1 fan. I mean, there are millions and millions of them, so can't be that difficult. Kimi was sandbagging. You know what? It could be valid. I mean, I remember his first session, Monza, in 2024 in practice. He just sent it straight away. Purple Sector 1, his first flying lap. Don't get me wrong, I rate Kimi very highly. My point is, Russell shouldn't be that far back just on skill. Do you know what I mean? But to be fair, that's also credit to Antonelli for adapting better. Fair play. I should point out, I will actually lock in and drive properly when it's quali in the race. This is only practice, so I'm not too bothered about going off and things. Yeah, I don't think Hamilton's got a chance. I don't think he ever did. The Ferrari's good, but not consistently good enough. Plus, Leclerc's back on form. And I mean, if you think about it, the only reason the championship got closer was because Antonelli had reliability problems. It weren't really him. I mean, if you remove reliability from F1, it'd be a bit closer because Russell would have won in Canada and Japan. But Kimi would have also absolutely smoked everyone in Silverstone and Spain. Spain, he would have finished second ahead of Russell, which is 18 points gained on his teammate rather than losing 15. Or gaining 3, sorry. And then Silverstone, he should have won with Russell finishing like 5th. And that would have been even more gainage. It's got to be high fuel as to why my car's so understeery. Just feels weird. I hope it changes for the race because it feels wrong. I'm saving up to get a PC and a Moza wheel. That's a good idea, to be fair. The mere thought of going back onto PlayStation and my old Thrustmaster's like going back in time 300 years, you know what I mean? When Abraham Lincoln was president. It's just like so out of date. I'm American, but my heritage is 100% Italian on both sides. That's quite cool. I wish I had some form of that. Oh my goodness, this car is so bad. I mean, my lineage is English, English, English. I think the only, like, foreignness I've got in me is Scottish and Australian. And technically that Australian is English because they were English prisoners. So technically, the only non-English bit of me is Scottish. I ain't got no, like, little Spanish root or a little tiny little cheeky, like, a bit of French or anything. No. Oh my god, can my car turn? This is going to be a really tough race, isn't it? Why is Ferrari blue? I changed it using a new feature in my mod launcher because their livery's blue, so I thought why not make their badge blue?
Program complete and a job well
What's Bottas doing in third, by the way?
Run, so
We addressed that.
Back to the garage and I can take you through the numbers.
I want to see a BMW on the, like, thing, because I've changed their logo to BMW now, as well. And as you can see, all the colours are different, and you can't really see them now, because funny enough, P1, 4, and 5 have got the same colours. They're the only teams, but Cadillac I've now put as a darker grey, so they're distinguished from Haas. Lotus are now like a fecal matted colour. Mercedes are purple, and McLaren's actually the bright blue. So that might confuse some of you, but I feel like it's more realistic to the mods that I'm using. Increase front aero or reduce rear aero? That is true, but the reason I'm complaining is because I used the exact same setup in a Ferrari and it felt fine. So hopefully it just locks in for, what do you want to call it?
Sadly, it's time to say goodbye as free practice
oh, wow,
is over.
Good.
However, we'll be back shortly for more Formula One action.
Why is thank you. Yeah. Hopefully it feels better for whatever it's called. Qualifying, that's the one. Do I remember you? Of course I remember you, Seb. Hey, I remember people from, like, a year ago, so don't worry. You worry. I subscribe, thanks, Dad. Appreciate that. Hope you're having a good week. Yeah, it's been pretty solid, to be fair. Good little average, like 7 out of 10, do you know what I mean? Thanks for asking. What PC do I have? I don't know the details. I'm pretty sure I wrote them down somewhere. That is true, though, Sudachana. The physics are different from car to car. Of course they are. I just wasn't expecting it to be so profound. Mercedes Galactic sounds unbefucking. It does, yeah. That's not even their full name. Their actual full name from the mod is Virgin Galactic. So it's Virgin Galactic Mercedes AMG Petronas Formula 1 team. Drive to Survive. Bottas and Hamilton couldn't even, like, say the Mercedes AMG Petronas. Now they've got to try and say Virgin Galactic Mercedes AMG Petronas Formula 1 team. Jeez Louise. Right, let me actually quickly, why are my shortcuts not work? Let me quickly write down my PC specs, so I just have them. Alpine's downfall will need to be studied in 28. The Gucci sponsorship's gonna ruin them. That's very true. Alright, there we go. That's what we need. Alright, GPU, AMD Radeon RX 7800 XT. That's my graphics card. My processor is an AMD Ryzen 9 7900 12 core. And then I should have 32 gigs of RAM, I think. Pretty sure I do. Memory, yeah, I do. 32 gigabytes of RAM. There we go. Now I'm going to copy that, go to here. New window. Save. Here. PC specs. Nice. Right, so now if anyone asks, I can just tell them my specs. That's decent. Alright, cool. Mercedes' name is nearly as long as Sainz's full name. Very true. That's very valid. I'm watching this on my phone and one of my old videos on the TV. That's commitment. Fair play. Where am I in the championship? I'm like 8th or something on 71 points, which is really good considering Ricciardo's got like 12. That's a 4. This is Ricciardo's final 2 races for the team, as we are replacing him with Franco Colapinto next season. Alright, so welcome to qualifying for Qatar, the penultimate race of the year, with our updated colours of our team, so now it just looks confusing, but there you go. Sainz goes fastest by half a second. That's accurate. Nice. Ricciardo's got P6, 24.1 is the lap time to beat. That is very fast. I don't know if I've got that in the locker. I'm making any big upgrades for next year. I'd like to. Oh, Nelly. That'd be ideal to get some really big upgrades going. But the thing is, our car is right now, I believe, 2nd or 3rd quickest. But for some reason, we just can't reflect that, like either of us. Ricciardo, he's 6th currently, but I mean, he was pretty smelly in Brazil and Vegas. And myself, I mean, I've had dreadful qualifyings and not really good racing either. Here we go then. Our first run in Q1. I'm hoping I might have enough to go straight into Q2, but the battery is very hard to manage around here. I can't quite grasp it, to be honest. Going to turn 1, the understeer has suddenly vanished. Alright, nice. That's what we need. Never mind, it's come back. I lied. Straight to your face. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's really bad. It's alright. Too early on the turn in. Half a second up on Stroll through Sector 1 with the new Honda logo. Looking good. Be careful with the oversteer around there, it's really bad. I've got a lot more battery than I did in the Ferrari, so I'm going to push it a bit more on my second run if I need it. Oh, the understeer. Oh, Nelly. I just lost like 3 tenths through there. I'm going to put it on hot lap and see if I can get away with it. I need to burn more battery. Flat through there. Oh my goodness, this car is bad. Around the final corner, it's an egregious lap. Oh my goodness. What was it, a 24.1 for Ricciardo? I'm going to go and do a 24.2. Fastest Sector 3. Terrible lap though. Loads of track limits. Terrible driving. Understeer. Oh no. It's all gone horribly wrong. Might have enough for Q2 though. That was pretty bad. Doing my own Porsche career, drives a Fonaroli and Bellet. Solid lineup, to be fair. Need to drive like you. I do. Osama bin Russell. I mean, I'll still get beat by Antonelli, but at least I'll be, you know, what, top 6, maybe, if I'm lucky. Anyone on the championship? No. Norris should win it after this race, because he's like 40 ahead. So, yeah. Alright, so I'm currently P9. I've got a 8/10 gap to safety. I'm going to take a risk and just say that I'm through on that one lap. And the survey says, yes, we stay P9. Good stuff. That's actually quite funny, though. Last stream, I was knocked out in Q1 both times. So at least we're into the top 10 this time around. That's nice. That's always good. Not 18th or wherever I was. Definitely got to not only go quicker, but I need to be a lot cleaner as well. None of this track limits and going wide and understeer movements. Do you know what I mean? Alright, Ricciardo goes P10. 23.9 is what I'm going to need to get through to knock out my teammate. And that is a very strong lap. So it's going to take a real good one to get through here. Like a really good one. So let's do it. Come on! I love you! Let me quickly, get a different change of scenery. Load, load, load. Thank you. Alright, this, no, this. I reckon I'll finish 7th. I mean, that'd be a very pleasant surprise if I manage that. That'd be a great time to be alive, all things considered. That'd be fantastic. Alright, Q2. This is my only run of the session. I need to get within the 23s to even have a chance of making it through. Now, I know I could use a lot more battery on this lap, so let's go. And we're off. That's a little bit better, I think. That was nice. 4 attempts up through sector 1. Come on! Bit of oversteer, not good. Oh, I like it, you know, that's good. Come on. No, wrong gear. 7 attempts up through the first 2 sectors. Come on, you beast! My car's finally decided to drive like a car this time around. Final corner. Oh, ignore that. Sorry, sorry. Oh, we'll just continue. That's a nice lap. What's that gonna do? Yeah! Oh, to be fair, Seb, I managed to beat 7th. You was bang on with that. Wow, okay. I mean, I feel bad that I cut the final corner a bit, but can't do anything about it now. Tough luck. We make it into Q3. For the first time in quite a while, I put 3 tenths on my teammate, and we're through. Nice. If I could recommend a driver to sign, who would it be? Well, it depends what season you're in, because if it's one of the early ones, then I'd say someone on the cheap, like a Colapinto, or a Bortoletto, or someone like that. I'd go for like a Gasly, or... Oh, I don't know, actually, I don't know. Right, C-Boss. Think if I didn't make a mistake, I'd get 5th? Maybe. I didn't really make a mistake there. If any, I just cut a corner and gained time, so if anything, I should have been quite lower down. But it's all good. It's all good. I'm not too bothered about it. Stay on my face. Right, so if I do the exact same lap time I just did, I'll be P8 ahead of Norris and Albon, which will be quite big, but I'm not really expecting much. I'm just going to do a lap, see how we get on. Hope it's a good one, basically. We'll go from there. Just wish my glasses would stay on my face. It might genuinely be time for contact lenses. I know, I won't lie. Alright, Q numero 3. Russell, 22.5. Beast of a lap time. From the man himself. From Bromley, or wherever he's from. Now it's my turn. Come on! Alright, Mark. got no battery left. Uh-oh. Code red. Okay, that is still an absolutely brilliant lap of Qatar. Don't even care what lap time it is. It's only going to be a 20...
Well, that wraps up qualifying, but don't worry. We'll be back tomorrow as we head into the Grand Prix.
That's all right, you know. That's pretty good. Yeah, I'll say that. All right, yeah. Let's go. I don't know what to say, really. I mean, that's just the best lap I've ever done of Qatar, really. All right. Well, we're fourth on the grid. Got into 22s. What a time to be alive. Holy moly, that's impressive. I don't know about winning, Seb, but, I mean, you never know at this point. I was... Why? How? I don't know. No! Thank you. Well, I'm a bit clueless how that's happened, to be fair, but there we go. I should point out, I've never done a race at this track on the 26 cars, so this could go one of two ways, either pretty good or horrible. I have no idea how the AI manage battery around here. I have a rough idea, but that could be my undoing. Why is my TikTok chat not working on me multi-stream thing?
Welcome back to Qatar. There was talk of a new...
Alright then, welcome to the Qatar Grand Prix. Very, very, very unexpected, happily surprising qualifying. As I line up P4 on the grid for the penultimate race of the season.
What you can do, don't let me down.
Yeah, strategy on screen, there it is. Love it, fantastic. Feels good to go. And I think we're ready. Don't want to quickly check though, my TikTok chat just isn't showing up on my thing. So I might just open it on a separate thing. What steering wheel do I have? And seat? Well, my seat's just a normal seat. It's just a spinning chair. My steering wheel though is a Moza KS. Alright, there we go. So just in case I can't see TikTok chat, I've got it on my screen now. Cool. Alright, let's begin. Now, I am expecting to fall back in the race quite severely as well. But if I could just stay ahead of Ricardo and score some points, then I'll be happy with that, to be honest. But, I mean, my goodness, what a qualifying lap. Honestly, I mean, my battery kind of went at the end, so maybe with some better management, I could have gone even quicker, but in terms of the actual driving, there was nothing left in that lap. That was the best lap I'm ever going to be able to do. Oh, that's a thought. You can actually see the BMW logo now in the top left of your screen, under Piastri. So that's quite cool. Seems to have been integrated quite well. I mean, the bottom's missing a little bit, but overall, it looks pretty decent. So now we've got BMW, we've got Mercedes with just a plain white logo, we've got Porsche, and we've got blue Ferrari. What a time to be alive. I like how Red Bull's just unchanged still. Although, to be fair, what do you change it to? I mean, I do have a livery mod on. Let's see if the livery actually works. Yeah, it does. You can see it from here. I mean, Infinity Red Bull back in the day was still just the normal Red Bull logo, so... I don't know. Oh yeah, I completely forgot about that. Daniel Ricciardo has had to take an engine penalty or a grip penalty for new engine parts. So he's starting last actually right now, so that's going to help me in the head-to-head. That's good. Yeah, honestly, Seb, messing this up would be quite tragic. I'm going to take it, not extra careful, but I'm just going to try and not be a complete twat, you know what I mean? Solid, right. Lock in, here we go. Qatar Grand Prix. Penultimate round of the season. You can't stand Alex Jakes? Oh, I think he's the best commentator. Alright, here we go. Penultimate round of the season. Will Norris win the title? Who cares? We're starting fourth and we are off to see the wizard. It's not a bad Grand Prix start. I lied, it's pretty bad. Stay on the inside. Hang on, opportunity has arisen to get past Kimi Antonelli. Come on. Come on. Get him. Got to be careful with the oversteer. Wheel to wheel. Still wheel to wheel. Come on. Yes, I've got him. Come on. Oh, I've gone wide. All good. Yes, nice little gain place on the opening lap. That's what you want to say. Excellent news. Now, like I said, I do expect to fall down quite far, purely because, you know, the race, the AI are going to be mighty. But at least I'm up to third. Oh, Nelly, alright. Forgot about the high fuel. Oh my goodness, I can't drive, so gone wrong. Alright, so that's the first lap completed. Oh wow, Kimi is dumping that battery. Uh-oh, here he comes down the inside. Problem. I just can't defend. I'm using my entire tank of battery and he's just gaining. Try and fight around the outside, but nothing I can do about that. Okay. I was not expecting Antonelli to dump his entire battery down that main straight, I'll be perfectly honest. I was not ready for that. What tyre am I on? Medium. It looks white for me. Weird. Must be going colourblind. Hang on, Leclerc's looking for a move, the cheeky bugger. Top three is starting to get away, which is what I predicted, so I'm not too fussed. I mean, you got to think my qualifying was a massive overachievement. Why is Ferrari blue? Why not, mate? HP came in and bought out the team, if you want to make up a story. Here comes Leclerc now. I just don't have battery. Hamilton's trying it as well. Get around the outside of Charlie. Such a little grip. Come on. Someone managed to hold on to that. Right, maybe I just don't use battery until the main straight. Just don't use any. Ah, the understeer's so bad. I just can't get used to the understeer because it changes every lap. Some laps the car's like, you know what, I'll turn. And then a lap after, it's like, nah, I feel a bit lazy today. On PS5, so I can't get any mods, and it's sad. I mean, yeah, that is the main reason I moved to PC in the first place. That was it, literally just because I wanted to use mods. There was not really any other appeal. Just haven't got battery. Literally don't have any. I love guitar. I play a game called... I think I've heard of that game. Don't push too much, I'll lose battery and get track limits. I mean, yeah, I just don't have battery, to be fair, that's it. Oh, what happened? Oh, okay. Sorry, I paused my game because there was no one near me. All of a sudden, there's 2 Ferraris past me. Okay, cool. I think Leclerc was 0.7 behind, and now he's suddenly ahead of me. Okay, cool. Down to P6. Literally didn't even see him. Go that way. Do I remember the kid who broke his leg and was watching my stream? I do, yes. Oh my god, understeer.
Tyre condition still looking good.
Maybe that's the method, just dump the battery and if I'm clear, lift and coast. I had to get surgery for it. Oh, that's tough. Must have been quite the bag fracture. Oh yeah, didn't you say you had a broken femur? Was it a femur? I don't remember. I don't even know where the femur is in your body. Ain't that you? I don't know. I haven't been to school since I was 10, so I wouldn't know. Although I am very knowledgeable in certain subjects. Mate, I can't do that final corner. I keep turning in way too early. Yeah, I know, Mark. Shut up. I'm not having a good race. I keep going off everywhere because this car just changes how it wants to drive every single lap. Here comes Alex Albon. Ugh. How we got those liveries mods, mate? Burning your fire, good to know. she knows. I lost battery because of that? Oh, you're kidding. Alright, let me do this. Doing well, not seeing you for a while, right, Celsi? Yeah, I'm doing good, mate. Rubbing my tyres look bad. It does look pretty dire, doesn't it? That is a thought. I don't really change my brake bias or my battery. I could just do this. Oh! Okay, that front left is not doing good. Understeer plus. Don't get me wrong, the pace is like pretty bad, but it's not as bad as I thought. Why do they use so much battery there? I've never understood that. Probably still going to score points. It'll probably only be 1 or 2, but that's not bad, all things considered. Oh, Nelly. Haircut tomorrow, good stuff, mate. You're new here, how are you, everyone? Yeah, everyone's doing good, I think. Welcome. Kind of suffering right now. How are we doing? Not too great, Logan, I'll be honest. I mean, in-game, I had probably one of the best qualities I've ever had, but now it's all gone a bit wrong. Alex Albor's going to have a good go here at getting past me, and I can't really do anything about it. He's just got more straight line speed, he's got more battery, he's got better tyres. It's everything is against me. Just about held on. Still got 3 more laps until my pit stop as well. Albon's going for a move because he's just a complete lunatic. Oh, and he's just driven past Tick. Hang on. Look at that. Look at that for a switchback. How does that even work? I have no idea. Very surprising stuff. We'll take it, though. Basically just traded positions without losing time, so we'll take it. as you can see, I just don't have straight line speed. But also, of course, you've got to keep in mind, I keep forgetting that they, of course, they have the blue battery mode. So they just have more power. What a stupid rule set we currently live under. It's Alex Albon goes through. Such a stupid person that came up with these rules. Ah yes, let's give the person behind a complete advantage for the entire lap. That's a good idea. I keep forgetting that's a thing. Of course he's got better battery. He's got the blue mode. Uh-oh. Not what you want. I think whereas the eye show speed of F1. And, I mean, apart from in every single detail, yeah, but right. Can't think of a single similarity, in all honesty. Oh, honestly. Love it. Have I been to a Grand Prix? Oh, hang on. Mystery overtake out of nowhere. Alright, cool. Yeah, that's what the blue energy does. Just strive back past. I suppose what's nice is that now I get that blue for the rest of this lap, so that's nice, I suppose. Sorry I'm missing a few chat messages, by the way. There isn't really a window to look at them. Do you know what I mean? I mean, the main straight, yeah, but I'm always getting overtaken or being overtaking someone. But no, Grand Prix are just too expensive for me. I literally can't afford it. Even the cheapest ones. Getting it short because of the hot weather, that's actually a good idea. You need those camera settings? I got you, mate. There they are. Oh, that's not the right one. There they are. Strategy is pitting on lap 12 for me for hards until the end. Think you need to pit? Nah, not yet. It's way too early. Okay, not way too early. It's one lap early, but yeah. Nothing wrong with the car or the tyres, it's just ain't really got a performance, and that's all it really is. No. No, okay, you know what, I don't know why, okay, I need to study this. What am I doing wrong? Because I've done it every single lap. I'm turning it at the right point, but obviously, okay. There. Now it's too late, but it's not a corner cut, so who cares? Alright, one more lap to go with this horrendous understeer until we finally get in the pits with some brand new hards, which should be generational, to be honest. Like, that'll literally save and change my life. Big scrap going on behind. Albon's going to look for the move. I'm not going to allow it. I think someone just pitted. I didn't see who.
Okay, Mick is coming in for his stop now.
It was Ricardo. Cool. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, on Ferrari's going wheel to wheel. That's going to help me out a bunch. One of them should pit this lap and then the other one the lap after. So I might be able to undercut the Ferrari that stops in the next lap. Hold up. Oh, I'm doing a 50% race? I am indeed, yeah.
Box now, please. Box this lap.
Yes, 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 yes. Wait, where's the pit lane? Oh, yeah, it's over here, isn't it? Alright, which Ferrari's pitting? It's going to be Leclerc in the pits, alright. Oh, no, pit entry! Oh, I've lost a load of time there. Oh, ignore that. I completely forgot I've not ever done the pit entry before. Ah, Nelly. That is so awkward. Okay, there we go. Alright. Hey. Hopefully my only pit stop. Let's do it. Get the McDonald's race suits. Get me tyres changed. Lovely stop time. I actually come out ahead of the Ferrari. Oh my. That changes everything. And go.
Okay, stay clear of the white
Speed
line on
and
the
power.
exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track.
Yeah, Mark, I know how the pit stop works. Thank you. Clearly, I don't know how the pit entry works. That's for sure. Right, now the pace on these tyres should be pretty electric. I might be able to undercut the other Ferrari, and that should put me up into P4, which is quite exciting. Always love the hard tyre, me. Hello, Billy. Has it really been that long? I feel like I saw you here quite recently, no? Not too sure. Hope you're doing good, mate. Before I messed up. I mean, they didn't really mess up the strategy. They messed up the pit stop, which I guess is the same thing. Kind of. Both were extremely costly. Also, look at that. Agile's got ahead of Leclerc as well. That has gone so badly wrong for him. Right, now, where's the other Ferrari at Hamilton? He's now pitting. He's the red one. And actually, we come out somewhere? Go on. We do come out ahead with the undercut. Go on. Up into P4 goes Gabriel Mini. Probably not for very long, but well, at least we're here, you know? We can say that. We've done it. Well done, everyone.
No concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
Yeah. The understeer. You can see how bad it is. I'm literally turning my car over 90 degrees and it just won't turn. It's like the Aston Martin. I've never driven a car with so much understeer in my life. Turn! Oh my god. Literally can't do it. Hamilton's going to have me here. Probably Norris as well, to be honest. Leclerc sets the fastest lap. Here comes Hamilton down the inside. Norris looking for a move around the outside. I've managed to outbrake Hamilton convincingly. But I just don't have the battery to stay ahead. And maybe I shouldn't waste all of it trying to defend. I should just let him go past so I get the blue mode. I like the Porsche MyTeam. Yeah, I mean, it was either Porsche or Lamborghini. Those were the only two mods that were available at the time. And I made a vote, and the vote was convincingly in Porsche's favour. So here we are. The only thing I'm not too happy about is that it's very, like, overdone. Like, so many people do it, it's insane. Here comes Norris around the outside because he's a complete lunatic. Stop. Behave. Ah! One corner, please! One lap where I don't go off. Oh, Goodness me. Alright, Norris already go by here. I'm not against that. Go, quick, go, go, go. Alright. Come on, one lap. I can do this. I've only played like the F1 games for like 6 years now. Surely I can do one lap without going off. Surely one. Piastri holding on to the lead, which does Norris a favour for his championship. If I ask about the championship, like, premonitions, does it say who's going to win? I have no idea. Or it just be me. Oh. Well, that's all my points gone. Unlucky. Actually, no, I thought I'd drop more than 2. I always spin at that corner. I think I did it 12 times in my Ferrari race I did before the stream. Oh, man. You can tell I haven't played the game for a few days. That shouldn't matter, though. Oh, my goodness. I don't think I've ever driven this bad before. And you know what's scary? I've been saying that a lot recently. I've been saying it nearly every stream. Oh, I've never been so bad. So I don't know what's going on. But these 26 cars, I just can't do it. Like, if I was to go back on the 25 cars, I'll be fine. I'll be driving fast, consistent. I'll probably won't ever go off or spin, ever. But these cars, I just can't do it. Here comes Max Verstappen up the inside. Literally, can't use too much battery. I'm trying to defend, but can't really. Game name F125, mate. Oh, please. I'm so close to just giving this up, you know. I can't even be bothered. I don't even care about the 4 points. Literally, I don't care. This is just dull at this point. This is just silly. Oh, big snap for Max. What's that all about then? Is this Fortnite? I hope not, because that game needs to be exploded off the face of the universe. The day I play Fortnite is the day that'll be my last day. Rip Vettel. What happened to Vettel? I don't like all this game freezing as well. It's really not good. Still got 11 laps left as well. Leclerc's fighting with Hamilton again. It's a joke. Well, it's not a very good one, I'll be honest. Oh, Max is out of a second now. Can I get back in that, or am I just cooked? Not entirely sure. I'm back, Maximus. I'm not done with you yet. I mean, to be fair, I just want to stay ahead of Hadjar. That'd be nice. No, 1.1. Unlucky. Well, Hadjar's 1.2 though, so that's okay. Charles Leclerc versus Verstappen, UFC 330, yeah. To be fair, right now it's Hamilton and Leclerc. Look at them go. And Verstappen's now joining that fight as well. It's a 3-way fight for 5th right now. And I'm just kind of lagging back at this point. Honestly, I'm not too bothered. I just want to finish this race now. Get over and done with. Maybe score a point or two. Go from there. Unfortunately, I don't know what's going wrong with the car today, but I don't think I've ever driven a car this bad in my entire time playing the F1 games. And while some of it is me, it's also just this car. My goodness. Driving like a Iceland's lorry come to deliver me some lettuce and some cabbage and a pint of milk. It's like I'm driving a Tesco lorry with my weekly shopping in it, do you know what I mean? Like, it's bad. Favourite driver on the grid this season, that'll be none other than Sergio Perez, mate. He's always been my favourite, probably always will be, to be fair. Hello, Science, where'd you come from? My foot's going numb. And I'm an F1 racer for an edit. Carlos Reutemann. Oh, Nelly. Hang on, yellow flag somewhere. Does it concern me?
Okay, clear.
No, it's going to be a Lotus, I'm pretty sure. And it is. It's my new teammate for next season. Unlucky, mate. Blame Porsche? I mean, I can't exactly blame Porsche considering technically I own Porsche, but yeah. There comes Chidi con Carne around the outside and he's gone. I hope I can stay within a second, get back past, but you never know.
Caution, caution.
Gotta go now, see you later, Seb. Thanks for popping in, mate. See you. Remember you? I think so. Yeah, I remember a dingus. My tyres gone, and my tyres are fine. To be fair, they actually feel quite good compared to earlier on the mediums. Alright, so Science has gone really slow, but Agile's going really quick, so this is going to be quite awkward. Gonna have to go past Science and just kind of go from there, really. I was kind of hoping I could just sit behind him to keep that blue energy going, but yeah. I was racing GT3 and I did the same lap twice in a row down to the 1000th. That's quite impressive. I don't think I've ever done that before, so fair play. Car isn't the best. Yeah, it really isn't, but I'm not the best either, so it's kind of two negatives And unfortunately, in this case, 2 negatives don't make a positive. So, that's why we're currently fighting for P8. But as the fuel's getting lower, the car is feeling a little bit better for whatever that's worth. Here comes Chidi Konkani down the inside. No, 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 no. Oh, bit of wheel banging. You know, I really don't mind him going by. I think I can stay with him. And then I could just get the blue power and then just whiz back past. It's just that Hadjar and Albon are going to get really annoying. So as it stands right now, the absolute best I'm going to get is P8. And the absolute worst is P11. Next race will be on the podium. Well, considering the next race is my weakest track, and if I'm going to get a podium anywhere, it's here. This is my second strongest track. So the fact I'm P9, yeah, there's no chance. Oh. I've matched lap times in an LMP. I wish I could drive those cars, just anything that isn't F1, but I tried playing the Mon Ultimate and it's just really bad. I just can't do it. The millisecond I go on throttle, I just spin. No matter, even if I have full traction control. Oh, this is bad. Right, so I've managed to keep the blue somehow, but I have now got 2 cars up my arse. My game keeps freezing. Can it just stop? That'd be great. Here comes Albon down the inside, going about 6,000 times the speed of light. WI is very true, mate, yeah. Great bit of business. Buying Somerville and Fernandez for like 66 million and selling them for 160 is great business. I never really cared for them anyway. As long as Bowen and Suchek stays, I'm well happy. We are cooking. Surely going to come back up? Absolutely, yeah. Not even, I think even, yeah, no doubt about it. Get some new signings, get some of the academy players in there. And I think we've got a very good chance. Stay back, Albon. Good lad. Another yellow flag. That's ahead. It's a front runner. There's a front runner off. Who is it? Is that Russell or is that Antonelli? No, it's Piastri, I think. Who is it? It is Piastri. Race leader. Oscar Piastri is out. There he is. Bye. Okay, that opens up the title for George Russell at this point. Although saying that, Norris is currently 3rd. So actually it doesn't make a difference. Norris will still win the title, but that puts us up to P8 now. Which means I should finish P10 at the worst. And we'll take that all day long. It's a shame that they didn't bring out like a red flag or something. I could have done with a new set of softs at this stage. You think Alpine Gucci would be as bad as Rich Energy Haas? Nah. I think they'll be a mediocre team, but I think the livery's got some cool ideas. I mean, at least Gucci's an actual brand. Rich Energy was just a complete scam of a brand. I think. I don't remember the details. rather not overtake Sainz here. I'd rather wait until like the final lap or so. So we'll see what happens there. Because if I overtake Sainz, then him and Albon will just overtake me on the next lap. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Camera settings. Yeah, hold up. Get round here. There we are. As long as the car isn't a shit brown, yeah, good point. That would be bad. God, my ass is killing me. My ass is killing me and my left foot's going numb. I'm actually getting too old for this. How did I do it when I was playing as Ricciardo? I displayed the name correctly rather than Hakkinen. That was a mod that replaced Hakkinen with Ricciardo. Unfortunately, I thought I got his name capitalised, but it turns out I didn't. So that's still not working, unfortunately. Thank you so much, anytime, mate. Yeah, uh-oh. Not good. 3 laps remaining, and this is Albon's best chance to get. I'm going to have to use a bit more battery than I'd like. He's still going to fight for it as well. No! Stay back! I haven't got the facilities for this big man. No, stop. Please, not like this. Albon on the outside. Inside line for Factory. We keep the place, but I might have to go for Sainz on this next lap because I'm not going to have the battery or the gap to go past him on the final lap. I'm going to have to do it now. I still might not even be able to. No, he's getting away! Not like this! Not like this! Now the understeer's back. No! Oh my, Albon's flying! Through goes Alex Albon. We go wheel to wheel. I've gone off. I've cut back on. Oh, Nelly, this has gone so wrong. Oh my, I can't go in a straight line anymore. It's all gone wrong. It's not even the final lap either. There's 2 laps left. I am well and truly buggered at this stage. Through goes Albon. I think Agile's going to get me as well here. Hang on, there's still a chance at Albon down the inside. Do a little bit of lifting. Come on. Actually, you know what? Maybe it's not such a bad idea if that happens. Oh, look at that. Okay, that's not what I meant, but what a switchback. Ugh. That was foul. I'm giving up on Sainz at this point. He's done. Oh, turn, you stupid bastard. No, there's just genuinely not a more infuriating feeling in the world than your car just giving up on being a car and just not turning. It's because the front left is just dead. That's the problem, really. I definitely took... Oh, okay, that's 2 in a row. We make it 3. Yep, 3 in a row. Can we get 4? No, I've actually done the 4th one correct. All right, here we go then. Final lap of the race. No blue energy for me. So I'm going to have to dump the battery here and just hope I've got enough to stay ahead. Come on. Here comes Albon with a slipstream in the blue mode. I think I've got enough to stay ahead though. And I do, by quite a good margin as well. And I mean, I must say, this race has been nothing short of abysmal. I have driven like prime Mahavir Raghunathan from start to finish. The car itself has been like a 2019 Williams. just can't go around a corner without having understeer. And it's just, yeah, it's just been an impossible race. I mean, as you can see, I'm still having turn, turn, turn. I've never done anything like it. I have played this game for thousands of hours and I've never had this happen before, ever. In a MyTeam career, driver career, Grand Prix, multiplayer, I have never had a car that simply refuses to turn. It has been quite remarkable to experience, and I might just scrape a couple points from it somehow. No. Fucking thing. I hate myself. Why did I do that? Why do I look at chat while going round a corner? Oh my god. Just get this race done with. I need to have a break because this is bad. Around the penultimate corner, Kimi Antonelli wins from third. Lando Norris is the champion of the world, and I managed to scrape a P8 somehow. That's got, hang on, Perez driver of the day, I like that. That has got to be, hang on, there it is, by the way. Confirmation of a Lando Norris Drivers' World Championship, well done. That is by far the worst race, not only that I've driven, but the least enjoyment that I have ever had from a sim race.
We have a new World Drivers' Champion. He has done it.
I think I had more fun. What's an example I can give? I can't think of one.
To overcome the difficult circumstances they face throughout this
great
race
drive. We're watching different races, mate.
It really shows a lot of maturity.
All jokes aside, even with a car being bad, if I ever drive like that again, I will just simply retire from content.
Through the rest of the championship.
But yeah, I do use an assist. I use ABS, but that's it. Granted, that's probably the hardest one to turn off and the most important, but there you go. So there's confirmation then. My fastest lap, by the way, you could see where the pace was just off. My fastest lap was 4 tenths slower than my teammate. And miles off anyone else. Really? Speaking of, I only put 13 seconds on Ricciardo, which, considering he started last and I started 4th, that's pretty bad. Had more fun watching paint dry. That's a good example, yes. Yes. That's exactly what it felt like. I just know it's no racing line. How many people are coming here bitching about it? Oh, it's got to be near 1,000. I mean, when I used to stream and I used to get like 500 viewers on YouTube, I used to get about 20 to 30 messages a day about the racing line. And I would say 5 to 10 death threats because of it. So there you go. You're right, Summer. So the standings then after that race, a completely miserable, terrible race, but it's over now. We can look forward. Lando Norris wins the championship ahead of George Russell. Massive gap to Leclerc with 192. We score 4 points, which means we are now P9. And we're basically fighting with Albon for P9, and that's the most we're going to get. Constructors, we are confirmed to finish P6. So well done, Porsche. P6 is pretty good for our first season. And we'll take it, and we move. Oh, my. That was so bad. I'm just not pretty colours. That is what I used to say, to be fair. I used to say, yeah, but look at the colours. Ain't they nice? To be fair, that race there, and also just some other streams, I do think maybe I should turn it back on. Because don't get me wrong, you do get a sense of, like, achievement if you put a really good lap together, like my qualifying lap. It's a really good feeling without the racing line, but most of the time I'm just frustrated because I just keep going off. Well, that's quite the regulation change. Oh my goodness. So we've got a Oh, wait, we don't. Wait, what? Why can't I do these? All active developments are currently paused while we focus on car repairs. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Okay. Sure. No, I don't want durability. Go away. Ooh, 800. Ugh. Alright, this. Nice. Alright, final round of the season then. Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, dial it in.
You can upgrade our
And I got deliveries, mods.
like. We need to remain
Lots of mods, mate. Lots and lots of mods.
Happy.
Shut up, Matthias, I know. Make my own race line? That's actually a really solid idea. Do it my way. I mean, the only excuse I can give myself is that that was my first race at Qatar without the racing line with the 2026 car, but that doesn't feel good enough of an excuse because it's not that much different from 25 and just in general. Like, I should be able to do it. But oh well. We move on. So that's good to know. Half of my
I've had a chat with the R&D team about the new parts, and we're happy that they've been integrated into the car. Okay, with any luck, you'll be able to feel the improvement. So
no, it does work. I'm just bad at reading chat messages. There we go. Nice. Okay. We're doing another race, or am I going? No, I'm doing Abu Dhabi, and then that'll be me lot. I do 2 races every stream, like guaranteed. Unless it's like a, when I do full races for like real life Grand Prix, so like Hungary, I'll do a full race of Hungary, which I won't be doing because I hate Hungary, like the track. But yeah, I always do 2. Right, final race of the season. Practice is underway. And I pray to any higher being that this goes a lot more swell than Qatar. Even though this is one of my weakest tracks, I'm not too bothered. Now remember, for us, there's like nothing left to fight for. We're going to finish P9 on 10 in the drivers, and we're already confirmed to P6 in the constructors. So this is just more of a muckabout, just drive, get some laps in. And that's literally it. The only way you'll get me to like Abu Dhabi is the young driver test in F1 2012. Nice. I actually do like this track quite a bit. I'm just useless at it for some reason. As I completely outbreak myself, but still. Hello, Jim! How are you, mate? Yeah, that's actually what it's like for most of the tracks in this game. I like them, I'm just useless at them. Apart from Madrid. Madrid I genuinely just don't like. But pretty much every other circuit, I either like and I'm really good at, or I like and I'm useless at them. boring. Alright, there we go. Time management, good. I might only do 3 laps in race strategy for here. Depends how I'm feeling. If I feel like consistent enough, I'll just go straight into quali. Do you know what I mean? At least I don't have to learn any other circuits after this. Once I do this, I now know all of them. Actually, that's a lie. I still need to do Baku, but once I've done that, I know every track I need to, so I can just jump straight onto a stream for career mode. Do you know what I actually keep forgetting? I keep forgetting where you use battery on, like, certain tracks. But it's not too hard to remember and pick back up on. So you can use a lot more battery through there. You can go down to about 50 and recover it all. Fair play. Don't know why the tyre wear's so bad. I'm literally not trying to turn. Is it gonna go up or what? Alright, awesome. Ah! Wrong one. That one. How do I Porsche? Mod.
Program complete.
I used mods for all, for everything. I've got liveries, badges, names. As you can see. Got Piastri in a BMW. Got Russell in whatever this is, Virgin Galactic Mercedes. Got Colapinto in a Lotus, so yeah. Oh, Maya, I don't know why I'm in so much pain. Usually, because I was doing this every day, I didn't really get like that many pains from driving, but I'm really struggling right now. Hands, arms, feet, and arse are just all burning and going numb. This is season 1 indeed, mate, yes. No. Gear didn't work going down, then didn't work going up. That's what you want to see. 1, 2, 3, okay. Don't use battery there. Good to know. Oh, this car's terrible still. I wanted to look at the R&D before I went in. I should have looked at that. I want to see like where we are. Because this car feels absolutely egregious. This feels like worse than when we first started this series. It's faster, but feels terrible. Constant oversteer and oversteer. No battery, no engine power. This is awful. Like at the start of the career mode, it was slow, but felt really nicely balanced, and I was like flying. I always do better in a car that's better balanced than like just faster. If I've got the slowest car, but it's nicely balanced, I'll do better than like a midfield car. Doing an Alonso around there. It actually is, it's literally Alonso in that Ferrari where he just couldn't get around a corner around him without spinning out. That's literally what this feels like. we're still fastest overall. Doesn't mean anything because I have the difficulty lower, but there you go. Try to imagine myself doing like what, 29 laps of this? That's going to be impossible. I will crash at some point during the Grand Prix. That's an absolute like certainty. Because this is bad. So I can use a bit more battery down the main straight. I want to go to, what, 40? I want to see if I can recover from 40. Might even get down to 40. There we go. Oh no, I only gained 20%. Oh. Or 30. So I can go to 70. Okay, so no. I finished Qatar, I did indeed. Yes, mate, it was a terrible race. Probably my best quali that I've done in a very long time. But by far the worst race I've done in a very long time. Very up and down. Thanks for following, Million. That's how you say your name. Yeah, come on, turn, you bastard. Okay, definitely need to brake earlier through there. I've done that every single lap so far. Just way too many like little inconsistencies, you know what I mean? Every lap I either miss a braking point or I go off. Which I know sounds a bit petty, but I'm going to blame the car on that rather than me. I'm fully confident that if I got in a 25 car, any of them, I wouldn't be making these errors and I'd be very nice and clean. There's just something about these 26 cars that I just don't understand and I can't get on with. I can't explain what, but there's something. I'm just a lot slower, just in general, even compared to other people. Like time trial, I'm always top 1% in the 25 car, 26. I can't even get top 5. I'm always like top 8, top 9 area, but even worse usually. Paint the car red and stick Alonso in it. It's actually not a bad idea, all things considered. Probably get better results than me at this point. And it is quite a shame the fall-off that we've had, because the start of the season up until about 4 races ago, the consistency was very good. I was always in like the top 8, top 7. And then I'm all over the place. That's practice done. Congratulations. I managed
Okay,
it.
test complete, and that was a really
I actually
good
did it.
job
Let's
indeed.
go.
You got a lot of valuable information out of that. Well done.
Really? Nothing valuable about that, to be honest, Jeff. I'm not going to lie, that was egregious. You could tell it was bad because my track acclimatization lap was actually my fastest lap. The mediums, I wasn't quicker. How's that even possible? Oh, I was miles off as well. Oh, Nelly. That's not good. Alright.
And that's it. Practice is officially over. Until
Big
next time,
14!
goodbye.
Come on! Good stuff, me. Well done. That's what we need. Big 14. Come on. Oh, this is going to be a terrible race. Oh, Nelly. This is going to be bad. Oh, come on. I ain't got all day. Thank you. Don't know about that one, Million. That's a bit dodgy, but there we go. I mean, it's better than 15th. And 16th. And 17th, to be fair. Bro, can this stop failing? Come on! Now I've got to do quick practice 3. Ugh. Long day. And we're done. Get me in the quality of the flying. I want to end this season on a high, but I just doubt that's going to happen, I'll be honest. Alright then, welcome to qualifying for the final round of the season of the Abu of the Derby. Now, practice was about as bad as you can get, so we'll see how this goes in qualifying. What's Ricardo going to do then? He is going to go... where exactly? P5 overall. P6 overall. 23-7. Yeah, good luck with that one. I don't believe I can't achieve. That's a very valid statement that it's never really worked out. I've never really achieved anything that I've believed in, so there we go. But we'll give that a go anyway. We're off. And here we go then, for lap number 1 in Q1. My first qualifying lap of Abu Dhabi in these cars. Car looks lovely under the lights, I'll be honest. This looks really nice. It looks better than Qatar. Although I think Abu Dhabi is a bit more nicely lit than Qatar. Sector 1, I'm going to be 2.5 temps down on Lawson. Good start. It's what you want, really. Use all the battery possible. Lovely braking. Horrible exit though. Unlucky. We keep going. Found 3.5 temps on Lawson through there. I'm now only I'm 2 temps up all of a sudden. You like that? That's good. Go on, power. Ooh, loads of grip through there. I like it. Oh, not a good final corner. Come across the line now. I'm gonna go P11. That's not great, but it's a fastest sector 3. And that might just be enough for Q2, might be a bit on the edge. But overall, that weren't a bad lap by my standards. It's alright, do you know what I mean? It's okay, it's alright. My car changing colours. I think it's because we went from what's that thing called? The sun, that's what it's called. I think we've gone from sunny to dark. So there you go. I mean, yeah, I'm only 2 temps off Ricardo. That's actually not a bad gap, all things considered. I'm playing 110 AI. I do in races. But for quali, you have to put it a bit lower because there's a bug where the AI have infinite overtake at some tracks. So I'm currently on 106. Alright, so my gap to the knockouts is going to be... It's half a second. I'm going to take the risk and say that, you know, Ollie Behrman, the Cadillacs, these lot can't improve by over a half a second. Going to take the risk. Did it pay off? Yeah, I say P11. Decent. Into Q2. From how I'm describing the car in that lap, it sounds like a quali car. It is a quali car. I couldn't describe it better myself. Those 2 words are unreal. Qualifying in Qatar,
Okay,
I almost put it on pole. Actually, no, I didn't. I was half a second off pole. But shut up, Mark! I'm trying to talk. Yeah, Q1, I was okay. Q2, I was okay. And then Q3, I put it on the second row. And then the race, I finished 8th and couldn't drive around a corner. And that seems to be the same here. So I don't know what's going on there, but we definitely have a quali spec car. Our car is Mr. Saturday. Good luck, thanks, Lucas. He's getting serious. Oh, I hate him. In-game, of course. He just doesn't shut up. And he always says things that are either really obvious or really irrelevant. I should probably just turn him off at this point. But I keep forgetting how you do it. But here we go now for Q2. I've gone out a bit early, so that if I need a second run, which I probably will, you know, I can actually do it. And here we go. Bit wide through turn 1, but it's manageable, it's recoverable, it's okay. Poor Bollard, I take that Bollard out every time. Poor guy. Alright, I'm going to go down to 30 down here. Can't even get down to 30. Alright, cool. And if I can avoid that inside bump, do that. That should give me a couple attempts. That's nice. Come on. Oh yeah, I know the engineer quiet works, but I mean like a permanent solution. Hang on, purple sector 2. I knew that run through there, the hairpin thing was quite nice, but I wasn't expecting... Oh, no! You dirty bastard! Good thing I gave myself time for a second run, but that's just annoying. Crying out loud.
Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap.
It was looking like a great lap, to be honest. That was looking wonderful. Hello, Samuel. Yeah, that lap was looking like the one. Jeff or Mark? Oh, Jeff all day. Jeff was funny. Mark just doesn't shut up. A bit like me, in a way. It's such a shame. Do you know what's even a double shame is that there's 2, really. 1, that lap would have been enough for Q3. 2, I've now got to burn another set of softs to have a chance of Q3. Oh, Nelly. Alright, so I need a 24-2 to get in. That's not that quick. Didn't I do a 23-8 in Q1? Intriguing. I watch your shorts all the time. Thanks, James. It's a shame I completely ruined my daily upload schedule. It's just that where I haven't been streaming recently, I haven't got any shorts to make. Do you know what I mean? But I think I've got 3 clips that I can make into shorts. I have to wait and see, though. Alright, second run of Q2. This has to be a really good lap or else I'm out. So here we go. Already messed up turn 1. Actually, no, I've recovered it nicely, to be fair. I thought that run over the curb would ruin me, but it hasn't, so we move. Now, I'm always quite far down in Sector 1. But Sector 2 and 3 is where I really do gain it back. No, this is F125, mate. Although I do love 23, don't get me wrong. Beautiful braking. That's nice. That might just be a fastest Sector 2. We'll have to wait and see, though. And it is. Lovely. Come on. I've got so much grip in this thing. This feels wonderful. Oh, I've messed up the final corner. Oh, not like this. It's going to be a 23.4. That should be more than enough. That's a good lap. Come on. P8. Okay. A bit further back than I was thinking, but we do make it through. Good stuff. And whoa! I was not expecting that. Ricardo puts half of 4 attempts on me and goes on the second row. All right, well, at least we're in. But Ricardo, man, where's that come from? Oh, Hugh. I don't know what it means, but you've sent a GOAT trophy. I don't know, but thank you very much. I appreciate that. I feel like I'm dreaming the tractor is quick. That is what this feels like. It's quite remarkable, really. I have 20... Honestly, 23 is my favourite F1 game. And I love it to bits, but there's not really a reason to play it anymore. Since it's, you know, 3 years old now. You can take the GOAT out the man, but not the GOAT. I've read that wrong, but I get what you're saying. It's like what I always say. When I don't play the game for a while, I come back, I always say, form is temporary, but class is permanent. And that's what I'm hoping to prove today. Ricardo 23.5. That's beatable. The tractor's quick, bro, is a driving the Aston Martin. It's what it feels like in the race. It feels like an Aston. It feels terrible. Excuse me, but in quali, the car actually feels wonderful. So here we go then, Q3. Best lap I've ever done. That'd be ideal. Let's go get it. I wonder if they put that bollard back in. Survey says, yes they have. And I missed it. The bollard lives to see another day. Well done. Fastest lap for Ross. Well, he's been really good at the back end of this season. Good first 2 sectors so far. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, that's decent, that. I thought it'd be better than that. That's not bad at all. I'm actually really happy with that. Did Ricciardo beat me?
Qualifying
No,
complete.
I'll
All
put...
that remains is the main event.
That's
We'll be
actually a
live and
very good run.
uninterrupted for the
I am
Grand Prix
very
tomorrow,
happy with
so
that.
make
Fair
sure
play.
you join us then.
P7. Not much left in that lap, to be honest. Could have managed the battery a bit better, but it's all good. I don't think there was 2 temps in there. We take P7. We've put half a second on Ricciardo. That's good. Very nice. Thanks for the sunshine, Ennard. I don't know what that means. What? I don't know all these YouTube GIFs. Yeah, I'll show you the camera settings at some point in the race, mate. I can't show it here. Actually, can I? Can I do that? No, you have to wait until I'm like a few laps into the race, mate. Oh, that's important. Do this. There we go. Alright. Yeah. I was expecting Ricciardo P1. Yeah, that would have been something. But he kind of shit the bed a little bit. Where to get this mod? It's on overtake.gg, which is where you get all my mods. All the mods I've got. It's not made by me. Just search Porsche. It's somewhere there. Is this game on PC or PS? Well, it's on both, but I'm on PC currently. It gives money and helps financially. Well, that's brilliant. Thank you very much, mate. I appreciate that. It's like on TikTok, I keep getting, like, roses and diamonds, and I don't know what that means either. I feel like we don't need any of that. We just need, like... I feel like Super Chat's a really good idea. But why do we need... I don't know. I don't know. I'm getting too old for this. Hello, Packers. Load the Poxy game! Thank you. Right, welcome to the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, the final round of the season. Shut up, Alex Jakes. Right, there is nothing to fight for, funny enough. We're confirmed for P6 in the Constructors.
Right, it's been a long, hard season.
The best we can do in the drivers is gain... Actually, no. We can't go any higher in the drivers. We can only go down 1, and that's it. So, I'm going to treat this as a bit of a muckabout, rather than... like a proper fight, because again, we're not really fighting for anything. We do gain... where did I qualify? Was it 7th, wasn't it? Or was it 6th? I don't remember. But we are now 5th. Got some grid penalties. Who are they? It's going to be... Kimi Antonelli and Oscar Piastri. Both taking penalties, which means I'm 5th and Ricciardo is going to be 7th. So... 3... Oh, I don't know. Let's just start. Don't give us viewers the ability to text-to-speech. Oh, no, I'll never do that. Never. I did it before when I first started, like 5 years ago. And that's also the last time that I did it. You can probably imagine why. I love F1 so much. I went to Miami qualify. Good for you, mate. Hope you enjoyed it. I've never been to any real-life session myself. I'd like to, but it's just too expensive for me, no matter like what country I go to. Do you know what is funny, though? It's cheaper for me to fly to Hungary, get a hotel, and watch the entire weekend than it is to drive 20 minutes to Silverstone and then drive back home. Because it's that expensive at Silverstone, it's crazy. You say it's a fun race, but I'll win it. I mean, I'm still going to try my absolute hardest and I'll still get the ump if I'm driving, like, with the key to Mazepin, but I'm just saying, it's not like I'm fighting for anything. You know, I don't need to get, like, a top 4 to win the championship or whatever. I mean, all I really want to do is beat Ricciardo. If I can do that, then that'll be ideal. I think that'll make the head-to-head. Oh, yeah, I can show you my camera settings, actually. Now we're on the formation lap. There they are, mate. Speed of going to the GP. I just can't. Simple as. Even if I save up everything I ever earn from my actual job and YouTube, I just can't. Which I'm not too fussed by. I feel like F1 in real life, although the experience is cool, I feel like it's just way more boring than watching it on the telly, because the telly you get all the angles. Real life, you get one view and that's it, so I'm not too bothered. Everything is sunny in Silverstone except the weather and ticket price, that's fair. Actually, it's quite sunny in real life this year, mainly because it's the hottest summer we've had for 20 years. I've got the Moza KS, mate. Alright, let's get lined up then for the final time in this Porsche career mode for Season 1 before we head into Season 2. Oh, beautiful work.
Okay,
That's what
so
you want.
The rest of the grid forming up now. Be patient.
Whelan
and watch
Biazzi to
those
replace
lights.
Mark. That would be unreal. Lock in. Get my face. Here we go then. Final round of the season. Let's have it. And we're off in Abu Dhabi. I thought that was quite a good start, but the second phase kind of dobbed me in a little bit. Gazzy's trying to go up the inside. Not again, Gazzy. Not like this. Soft tyres for Verstappen. That's a bit frightening. Okay, nice. I've kept the place. Good stuff. Round wherever this turn is, I don't remember. 4, 3, I don't know. 4, that's the one. Oh, look at the speed. I'm flying. Hello, Charlie. Down the inside. Come on, Ed. I love you. Get him. Earlier on the brakes, but a better entry. Yeah, look at that. Go on. Now, I have no idea how to manage the battery around here. I don't have a clue, I'll be honest. I don't know. Seems to be going pretty well, though. Now, I've got to watch those rear tyres this race because they get really bad around here. But that is a very successful first lap. Managed to gain a place on Charles Leclerc, and I'm up to 4th. No, that's not good. They're dumping all their battery. So once again, it looks like I'm going to have no battery for this race, which is a bit annoying. Still managed to convincingly outbrake Leclerc, though. The inside line is better. So I keep the place, but... how do I defend against that exactly? Like, what do I do? They've just got 10 times the amount of battery I do. And I'll be honest, I don't even know if you can upgrade the battery, but that has been the main issue in the last sort of 6 races. It's been the battery. I just don't have enough. Even if I save it up, I just don't have enough to defend. Ever. Whoa, big skid. My game stopped freezing every time I cross the start-finish stroke, please. That'd be gorgeous. Here comes Max Verstappen, no battery again. Leclerc's not... He's run out, though. Oh, this is going to get a bit awkward. Leclerc's gone defensive. That's going to help me out. So late on the brakes. Is that even going to work? Yes, it is. Lovely move. Okay. Wasn't expecting that. We are now back up to 4th. Leclerc's fighting back, though. Dumping all of his battery once again. Max looking for a move up the inside as well. Come on. Nice. Charles Despair is a crazy name. I like it. My teammate's Daniel Ricciardo, Kev. And for the final time as well. This season, as next season, I've got Franco Colapinto coming in. My reasoning is that Colapinto is going to cost me, I think it was 4 million. Ricciardo cost me 20 million. So I'm saving 16 million for a driver that, granted, is a lot worse in terms of racing, but considering where we are, it's not too bad. Here comes Leclerc around the outside. I don't have battery to defend. Yellow flag, that's going to be Hadjar. Oh, but, why? Hadjar almost just completely kills me. Because his car's blown up. Alright, so we lose a place to Leclerc, but we gain a place because of Hadjar. And he also holds up his teammate. Thank you, Hadjar. That's very appreciated. Oh, Nelly.
Okay, I got some information on Hadjar. Okay, it looks like the problem's terminal. They're retiring the car.
That's a safety car. It's a virtual safety car. Okay. Unfortunately, it's definitely too early to pit for the hards. It is possible, but no, you can't do 25 laps on them. So we'll just stay out for now. You're right, Earth Moving Junkies. That's a good name. And Freddy, hello. Franco Crasher Pinto. I mean, he doesn't really crash anymore. When I get in Qatar, I was 8th, I believe. Yeah, I was 8th. Was I 9th? No, I was 8th. Yeah, no, I was 8th. I would have been 9th, but Piastri DNF, so I got moved up a place. Oh, but win, thanks, Finley. That would be an incredible experience if I could, but I'd be very surprised. I have won a race in this career mode, funny enough, in Canada. And I think I've got another podium as well.
Virtual safety car is ending.
Oh, this is not a good VSC restart.
VSC ending. Wait for the greens.
Alright, we're back underway. I could have timed that considerably better, but sod it. We're back underway now. Leclerc's gone a bit deep. Could be a chance at Charlie here. I don't want to use all my battery, but I have got quite a lot. And yeah, he's not really using it. This could be a chance here. Come on. Around the outside of Charlie to get into the podium places. And then I go off, so Leclerc's just going to go back through. Oh, never mind. He's going to kill me and then go through. Thank you. Appreciate that. You bell end.
Issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
To be fair, I'm quite surprised I'm fighting this high up, all things considered. Verstappen on the soft is a very scary prospect, though. Colapinto, yeah, that's actually a good one. That's good. Whoa! Look at Charlie go! Jeez Louise, that man is pushing for no apparent reason. Oh my goodness. That was exciting. I thought he was going to go round. Very interactive with the audience. Thanks, mate. Hang on. Could we move on, Charlie? Go on. No, no. Yep, I love you. Go! Yep. Yes. Yep. Yeah, back up to third. Only downside is Leclerc likes to dump his battery down here. Okay, I lied. It's not doing it now. Go. But yeah, I do try to answer every single chat message. I always miss a couple, but yeah, I've never understood people that stream, especially if they're like me, where they stream for entertainment, not like a professional like esports player or something, but someone who like streams like me for the giggles and just doesn't like look at chat messages or anything. It's always confused me. But there we go. So I always think to myself, why are you a streamer if you're not going to look at your chat? But there it is. So Russell's already 5 seconds out in front. Keep in mind, Norris is the world champion, so Russell's just winning for the fun of it at this point. Leclerc's trying to go round the outside, weirdly. Doesn't get it off, but that has put me in a compromised position for this straight. Now, I know I can go down to like 50 and I'm alright, but oh no, this is not good. Here comes Charlie with the blue energy. Honestly, I don't mind that, all things considered. Because he's got, I'm going to get blue next lap, and you kind of need that to, like, live. And I'm also putting really nice time on Max as well, who's fighting with Gasly, so... Right, mate, sorry I don't know how to say your name. It starts with Twa. That is quite a long one. Some nice driving, thanks, mate. I mean, yeah, my sim setup, I've had it for like half a decade now. It took a very long time of saving up. I think it was 4 years of saving up to get the setup, and then for sort of the last 2 to 3 years, I was saving up again to upgrade it to what I've got now. So lots of saving, like 6 years combined, and I think it's worth it. Especially if I wanted to make this a career, which I do want to do, but that just won't happen. But I've got the equipment for it now, so there you go. Don't get too far away, Charlie. I still need you. That's it. Come back. My whole foot, my braking foot, like my left leg is fully numb now. Which ain't ideal. My Sims up is cheap, G29. I go for my graduation. It was like 350 for the G29, including shifter, and a seat and spots for the wheel pedals and shifter. That's actually pretty decent. I think mine, the wheel was 260, I think, the Moza KS. The base, I actually got the base in a bundle because it was cheaper to get the pedals, the base, and also... Hang on. I got this wheel, and then the base and the pedals for a combined, like, 500 and something, I think. And then I got this new Moza KS separately for, like, 250, 260. And then I got the stand, which is a GTO Mega Apex, I think, or something like that. Which I got on the cheap for like 40 second hand. Some good business. I'll always recommend like second hand stuff, especially if you're someone like my financial position where I can't go spending $1,000 on new stuff. It's actually good. I mean, of course, you have to be a bit careful, but do that, and it's a lot better than buying it new if you can't really afford it. Do you know what I mean? So Verstappen's pitted from the soft tyre, so he's 2-stopping. Intriguing. I'm just about staying with Leclerc, but my tyres are going. I believe I'm pitting on lap 12 again. Double check. Yeah. Cheapest one in RSA is 15 to 21k. I wonder what that is in pounds. I got my used G29 and shifter for 99. See, that's pretty good, isn't it? I run F123 on my PS4, it runs smooth. I mean, yeah, it's not the most heavily powered game in the world. Although a PS4, my PS4 couldn't run anything, no matter how old it was, so that's actually pretty decent, to be fair. Yeah, I used to play F1 1, 2, 3, 4, and a little bit of 5 on my PS5, and then I got my PC. I don't remember when it was. I believe it was July or June last year, so it's been about a year now. And it's obviously quite a large upgrade. Alright, so Leclerc's gone into the pits, as has Russell. So I'm now P2 on the road, but of course once I pit, I'll probably drop down to P4 again, or maybe even P5 really. Might get undercut by Max. Right, Dill. Or is that an 11? I can't tell. That's also a really early pit for Leclerc, by the way. On the medium tyre to pit that early, he might be two-stopping. Has Hamilton pitted? I can't tell. Driver behind.
Hamilton's behind you now. They're on old mediums.
Okay, he hasn't.
9 laps old. Okay, we think they've got 2 stops remaining. 2 stops remaining.
I'm the only one stopping. Intriguing. So Hamilton, so Norris pits. Okay, this changes everything. I am the only person one stopping on this racetrack right now, I think. Actually, no, I think Ricciardo is as well. Hold up. Hamilton's stupid for switching to Ferrari. I mean, in hindsight, yeah, but he kind of got forced out by the team. The team very clearly wanted him gone. They didn't meet his demands. They started treating him bad, like they're doing with Russell now. Just how Mercedes operates. Oh, can I stop going wide through there, please? Be much obliged.
You should be feeling the effects of some tyre wear soon, so stay on your toes.
I'm aware, Mark, don't you worry. Right, final lap to push. This is where I'm going to be pitting.
Okay, the pit window's
From the
open,
medium
so
onto
let's
the
box
hard
this
for the
lap,
one-stopper.
box this
Now,
lap.
keep in mind, everyone else is two-stopping. I think Ricciardo is one-stopping as well, though. So, yeah, everyone that isn't a Porsche is two-stopping. Now, Russell's obviously flying, but I don't know, we could be on for a podium, to be honest. If I stop going wide on every corner, that is, that'd be lovely. Am I signing new drivers? I am, yeah. I'm sacking off Ricciardo because he costs too much, and I'm bringing in Colapinto, but Mini's staying on. I might as well keep Mini since I drive as him, so I can just get the cheapest driver, and then there, that's it. Who won the championship? Lando Norris is the Drivers' World Champion, and McLaren are the Constructors. That's already been decided after the last race at Qatar.
Don't forget, box this lap.
Yeah, I know, Mark, don't worry. Alright, not a bad stint. If I didn't keep going wide, it would have been even better, but all things considered, I'll take it. And in we go then for the one-stop strategy. See how we get in. Kaboom. So Russell goes through. Ricardo goes through, who is, oh, not like this. That is so not what we need. I've lost 2 seconds to a slow stop.
Pit strategy
You
complete.
dirty
See these
bastard.
tyres through to the end now.
Where do I even come out? I'm just ahead of Ocon. Who are you supposed to be? Some gibbon. Oh, Nelly, ignore that. Driver behind.
Ocon behind. And the time last lap, 1:27.
Difficulty's 110, Jay.
Their tyres are 5 laps old. We think they've got one more stop.
Oh, Nelly. Okay, so he's already pitted. So how am I here? Oh, undercut. I see. Well, now I don't know how this race plays out because the undercut seems to be quite powerful. So Ricardo's downwind. I should undercut him. So I should come out by about 9 seconds, I think. Actually, no. I forgot about my slow stop. It might be a bit less than that, actually. Uh-oh! What's it gonna be? Oh, Nelly. No, I'm quite far ahead, to be fair. Yeah, not bad. Teammate status.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 10.1 seconds. Okay, they're on fresh hard.
Oh my goodness, the undercut is very powerful, huh? Oh my. So I lost 2 seconds because of the pit. So that means I gained 4 in 1 lap. What the helly? That's incredible. You alright, Troy? Oh, Nelly. He might have had a bad pit stop, you'd never actually know, to be fair. Slowly but surely catching Albon, but I just can't tell about the strategies anymore. Because my pace doesn't seem that good, it's all right, it's like, eh. And my pace when the tyres go off is going to be really bad. Suppose I'll have to wait and see. I have got some blue power now though, so that's pretty good. It shows pit stop times, does it? I don't think I've ever seen that before. Well, I mean, where? I mean, that's his pit. I guess we can compare. His was a 35-45-7. Mine was a 47, so that's two. Oh, I don't know. Mexico? No, this is Abu Dhabi, mate. Unless I was in the wrong bit, I'm not too sure. Wrong bit? Okay, well, I don't know where else you can see, so there we go. Ah, wait, is that... Wait. Oh my goodness, I didn't know there was this! When were these two a thing? I have played these games for 5 years and I never knew this was a thing. That's incredible. Wow. I mean, to be fair, mine was still 1.3 seconds slower. So, you're right, gaming a bow. Thank you for telling me that. I had no idea that was a thing. That's actually great.
Okay,
Hang on, yellow flag somewhere.
Let's get back up to racing speed. Come on.
It's a Haas, I believe. Right, I've got to clear Albon quick here. Come on. Move! It's alright, I'll get him down the big straight. Hopefully. Come on. Gonna have to outbrake him here. Whoa, you can't do that, Albon. Whoa, Albon, what are you doing? You can't just turn left. There's a car there, you gibbon. Okay, well, we get through, but that was very sus from Albon. I'm not happy about that. Got to catch up? Well, everyone's got to pit again. That's the difference. I'm not pitting again. Everyone else is. So the reason they're so far ahead is because they've all undercut me. But now they're all going to pit again. Actually, I think Hamilton might be one-stopping, so he might actually just be there. I'm not too sure. I'll have to wait and find out. Unless they're not two-stopping, they just pitted earlier and went for a very long hard stint, which could be possible. But when I asked Mark, my race engineer, he said we think they've got 2 stops left. Of course, he could be wrong, but hang on, as I say that, Albon and Max are both in the pits now. It's one of my favourite tracks to watch and drive. That's a very rare opinion, but I don't mind it. I like this track, I'm just really bad at it. .2 off Gasly now. Come on, let's get him. Setting green sectors is nice. My favourite track in Australia, that's a great opinion. I love Melbourne. I like every track except Madrid, I'll be honest. Obviously some tracks like Qatar and Spa and Singapore and Baku, I adore, but I'm fond of pretty much every track except Madrid. More drivers pitting now. Carlos Sainz, who has the fastest lap, is in. as is Leclerc, and I'm going to be miles ahead of them. Oh, Gazzy went in as well, so I'm back up to 4th. And now it's just basically a chase for Leclerc in 10 laps to try and catch me, which he probably won't end up doing, to be fair. Everyone hates Monaco. I love Monaco. My favourite track is Bahrain. Oh, it's been so long since I went to Bahrain and drove there. It's just such a boring track. I don't mind it, it's just really boring. How tall are you and who's my favourite driver? Very strange combination of question, but my favourite driver is Sergio Perez, and I'm 5'5". Well, actually, more specifically, I'm 165 centimetres. I know, I'm a dwarf, but there you go. That's what happens when you have a crap diet your entire childhood. What can I say? Self-inflicted. Alright, Hamilton, hang on a minute here. Look at this. Gabriel Mini is now up to P2 in the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix because everyone else is pitted apart from Piastri, or Norris, sorry, who should pit on the next lap. So now, with Ricciardo up to 3rd, I think, 3rd. Oh my goodness. I'm going to be in the lead of the race after a certain point. HMB, thanks for the laughing disco, whatever that means, I think. Thank you. Turn 10 at Bahrain is easy to learn and hard to master. That's actually a really good way to put it, yeah. I haven't actually learned Bahrain without the racing line. Bahrain, Saudi Arabia, and I think there's one more. Like, those tracks I don't know about the racing line yet because I just don't ever drive at them because I don't like them very. Actually, Saudi Arabia was my absolute favourite. But with these new cars, and just in general, I've kind of gone off it. Even if I like Monaco, you hate it. That's fair. I hate watching it in a race, but I love driving it. As every person should. And Lando Norris is now in the pits. Which means, as I start lap 21... Gabriel Mini leads the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Yeah, for sure. And unfortunately, Ricciardo ain't really fought back because I think he's also pitted. He has. So now it's literally just between me and everyone else for this win. Oh, that's not what you want to start off with. Sebastian Vettel something you can have a teammate in the game? Technically no. If you just get the game, then no. But I've modded him in, I think. So I can, technically. I got this, thanks mate, I'm trying. You can already see the gap storming down though from 11 seconds to 8 in one lap. I'm gonna try and not look at the gap though, because that's gonna get distracting. I need to focus on my driving and just put in the best laps possible until the end. Should still be on for a P4 though, at the worst. .24.6 for Russell. I don't even know what I did, but it's not like that's 2 seconds quicker than my best lap. What mods am I using? I'm using loads, Luca. I've got my Porsche mod. Now, they're all in my description. on my YouTube channel, on my live streams. I'm currently live on YouTube. If you just go on there, go in the description, they'll all be there. Like links to them. But things like in the top left, the things like the blue Ferrari badge and things, that's made by me. And that ain't something you can just download. I did that myself in like the game files. Oh, I braked too early there. Crap. Defend like a lion. I might just defend unfairly, to be honest. Yeah, Russell's 3 seconds a lot quicker than me currently. Not ideal. I'm also driving like absolute poo. I'm a fan of defending unfairly. It might be the only way, to be honest. I mean, look at how much they're gaining. Yeah, in 2016, the AI were a bit dodgy with me. They just move out the way. It wasn't a bad game, to be honest. I didn't mind it. Even my strong Sector 2 and 3 just don't mean anything anymore. .4. Now he's going to be within a second by the end of this lap, unfortunately. And the issue is, hang on, Lando Norris out. Ooh, that's exhilarating. Means nothing for me, but there you go. If Russell was a bit more luckier in Qatar, he could have been within a shout of the title by now. Unlucky, mate. Oh, there he is. You can see him. No! No, Russell, please. Okay, to be fair, Leclerc and Verstappen are fighting. That might help me hold on to a P2. Maybe. Nah, probably not. I don't know. I'm putting a 1% time at Austria at F1 2015. That's better than I did on this year's game. 25. I did top 1.2%, I think it was in the end. Which I was very happy with, because I don't think I've ever played time trial apart from that one time. And here he is then. George Russell is now going to be within a second as we start lap 25. So we've got 5 laps left and Russell's right up my arse. Oh dear. Oh, he's right up my arse. Where'd he come from? Hello, George. That's a bit awkward. I didn't think he'd be right there immediately. Here he comes. With the battery. He's quicker than me. And he's gone ahead of me. Alright, well, that's Russell into the lead. Not too much of a surprising result, let's be honest. It was nice to lead some laps, though. That's a good way to end the season, all things considered. And I'm still on for a P4 at the worst at this point, so we're looking good. Wow, look at that, he's gone. That is a purple Merc, it is, yeah, that's another one of the mods I'm using. I told you, it's not just Me, I've got mods for every team except for Haas. Haas just never gets mods made for some reason.
Of some tyre wear soon, so stay on your
Oh
toes.
really? You don't say, Mark. Thank you, mate. Appreciate that. Well, I got blue mode, which should help me out to defend against Max. That's cool. Little green sector, not bad. Favourite F1 game is 2020. I never liked 2020. I really didn't like it. It's quite low down for me. My opinion on the Moza R3? Well, I'm on the R5, so I have no idea. I've never used it. I've only ever owned 2 wheelbases, which is the R5 and the Thrustmaster T300. That's it. So I ain't got a clue, mate. Love the content. Thanks, mate. I appreciate that. Now that I've fully completed the new Assassin's Creed game, I got a bit addicted to it. I'm hoping now I can do a lot more content a lot more consistently. But what a game, my goodness. I mean, the old one is my favourite game of all time, but the new one... Uh-oh. Right, unfortunately, my tyres have decided to quit on me. Which makes sense. We did get the message from Mark. You're going to start feeling tyre wear, but this is really bad. That was quite scary to look at, I'll be honest. That was horrifying. Max 0.1. That's not even Max, it's Leclerc and Max. It's both of them. Here we go then. Could get double overtaken here. Hold on a minute. Uh-oh. How do I get Porsche in F1? I used a lot of mods, mate. Here comes Charlie down the inside. And Max around the outside. Oh, Nelly. We're going 3 wide. Ah! I've lived. Somehow. I can't fight too hard because it's going to bring Carlos Sainz into the picture. Oh, Nelly. Russell now 4 seconds up the road. Jeez Louise, he's gone. Which, to be fair, even if I thought maybe if I did this different I could win, that's like, no, I definitely couldn't have. No way. Alright, penultimate lap of the season. Be nice if I could get on the podium, that would be ideal. Oh, shit. Go! Leclerc down the inside. No, 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 no. I've outbraked him, but I think I braked too late there. Wheel to wheel through the second part of the chicane hairpin thing. Leclerc goes through. And I'm fighting back though. Max down the inside. Max gonna get both of us here. Oh my goodness, Max on the double toilet trouble overtake. What on earth is that all about? Where did he come from? Oh no, I need to stay within a second here. I need that blue energy if I want to stay ahead of Charlie. I need it bad. Yeah. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Yes, okay, I've got the blue. Final lap of the race, final lap of the season's going to begin. Come on, we can hold off Charlie. Go again. Well, this race has actually been quite good, all things considered. Only really one mistake throughout the entire thing. yeah, pretty good, I'd say. I mean, I'm currently on for a podium. This is Leclerc's final chance to get past. I have got the blue power, though, and I'm pulling away slightly. Come on. He's going to go down the inside, then we're going to go wheel to wheel through the big chicane thing. I've outbraked him. Wheel to wheel. Go a bit wide. Lovely stuff. Now I can use all the battery in the world. Come on. And I think that's going to be all from Charlie. I think we've done it. Come on. Well, it's been a very up and down season. The start of it was magical. I had a really good race in Miami. I won in Canada. And then last sort of 6 to 8 races has just fallen off massively. The battery's been useless. My driving's been useless. But we're going to end the season on quite a big high, I'd say, because we are going to finish, hopefully, P3, unless I bottle it at the end, which I don't think I will. George Russell ends up winning by 8 seconds, which is quite extreme.
George Russell has done it. George Russell is the winner.
Well, a great victory today for the final race of the season, and you take that energy with you through the end of the year, through the winter break, and it's important because your team lives off of that. You want them to deliver you the best possible car for the start of next season's campaign.
Well, what a year it has been. What a story we have seen. I've been Alex Jakes on the microphone. Thanks to the whole team here. We'll see you next year when Formula 2 returns.
Boss, we've got interest. There's a sponsor looking to work with us.
Mate, stop spamming! Jeez Louise! Just upgrade your facility! Jesus
Very
Christmas!
satisfactory, Chief. Take a look.
Well, our season 1 of the Porsche done. Well, that's not accurate, is it? Well, we've learned a lot today. We've learned a lot. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching this season. If you were here for most of it. I'm gonna head off. And I'll be back soon for season 2. So yeah. Thank you. And goodbye.
When you try your best but you don't succeed, when you get what you want but not what you need, when you feel so tired but you can't sleep, stuck in reverse, and the tears come streaming down your face, when you lose something you can't replace, when you love someone but it goes to waste, could it be worse? Lights will guide you home and ignite your bones, and I will try to fix you. And high up above or down below, when you're too in love to let it go, but if you never try, you'll never know just what you were.